Grand Rising, guys. Trying to find the music remote to turn this down a little bit. We're in this pretty dope Airbnb. Just show everyone for the recording. Why not? Turn the blur off. We're just here for today, flying out today. Tonight, like 5 p.m. We bought our tickets last night, but this is the Airbnb. It's pretty dope. Those are all records. And so we've just like been going through all the most random records. I found my favorite so far. It's this one. It's James Carr. I'm really into like the blues type, African American jazz type. Like it's just my the soul music. It's got the most soul, I think.
With your
So
pompadour. Totally see it. I totally see it. I love it. I'm living for it.
my number one all-time favorite song is "I've Got a Woman" by Ray Charles. The best songs ever. So
That's a beautiful song. It's a beautiful song.
yeah, so it's good. So anyway, I know I've kind of been crazy all over in the group and stuff. Not really all over, but just last 4 or 5 days I had to reschedule some calls for some people. And I've also had to reschedule the group coaching call, but we're good now. We're flowing. I was just traveling a bit. So I'll be in Vegas tonight, which is where home will be for the next month. I'll probably be back here in California in LA in a couple weeks. Well, we will be back, right, Mia? Yeah, we'll be back on the 22nd. So, anyways, as of the rest, I'm really stoked. The main thing right now in this space for all of us is the consistent live streams, really. So I have now, let me see, let me pull it up. I think six team members on this. Yeah, okay, 6. I'm gonna read off the 5 that I know are for sure. Me, Keon. Those of you that don't know Keon, he's very, very active in the actual Discord. If you're not yet in the actual Discord, I'll post an invite link. But here's the actual Discord. It's not yet like live. When I say live, we're not yet like having people sign up. This is gonna be the subscription though. Everybody in the group, you'll get I think that with group coaching, we're gonna do 3 months for free. And then after that, it'll be $33 forever as long as you stay signed up. We're just gonna have costs associated. We're gonna be running ads. We're gonna be we got bots we're paying for. I got moderators I'm gonna be paying. So we gotta cover all that. And the great thing though is you'll be grandfathered in at $33 forever as long as you stay signed up. This eventually we've already planned. It's gonna be $99 probably within just a couple of months. We're shooting for like $250, and then might have levels that are $500 a month later on. But yeah, just starting off. So you'll get grandfathered in. Grandfathered is just the word they say. I don't know if that's the best statement, but yeah, you'll keep that forever. Once again, as long as you stay signed up. So I'll announce that if you're in one-on-one mentorship, you'll get a year free. Okay. So either way, you know, we're super stoked. There's already I think we got 150 something people that are actually in the group. Now that will actually when we launch, we're not expecting a lot right off the bat, and that's why I want to give you guys some months free, because we're gonna get the flow of it, but it's already pretty good. You know, the value's there. This live stream alone, the one that I do, is worth more than $33 a month for 4 times a month. Are you kidding me? But we're going to have, first I want to show you, Keon is always updating daily different trades in the Discord. So if you want some live action, this is the best way to get, like, if you want trades that you can follow, like right now, copy trades, make money right now from Keon. This is one of the best things you can be watching right now. He's explaining exactly what he sees, step by step, and he's using, you know, everyone that knows Keon knows that we both trade price action, which is awesome. what his focus is Fibonacci. So he has an emphasis on Fibonacci, and that's a reason why we started to work together was because our trading, our analysis, and our process, it's very similar. It's watching the patterns in the candlesticks. So anyways, he like I said, though, he's Fibonacci Pro. I've made plenty of money without using Fibonacci or using his system. So I just want to tell you guys, it's not like you got to go learn the system, but once again, he's got trades that he's going to be consistently sharing, and he's sharing trades that he's actually making. So that's the great part. We've been talking about, we're not trying to make this a give out fish type Discord, meaning we want people to learn to trade themselves, make your own money. But we can all do that together. So it's just great to have these trades to see and to compare your analysis with Keon's. Okay. But make sure that you're not relying on this. Okay. So the group, we're going to have consistently my live streams, which are every Wednesday, like this one. I know I'm doing it later than normal because I'm in a different time zone. So I wanted to make sure that I was going to be up and at it. We also are going to be having Zach. Zach is a friend who, I'm going to pull up his Discord or his Discord, his Instagram. And he's a breathwork teacher, but he's been trading for over 6 years, and we both also trade price action. So good. He's super dope. Hopefully Zach can, I don't know if he'll see this or not, but yeah, this is Zach. So he's going to be contributing probably daily analysis to gold, or at least a couple times a week. Go ahead and check him out on Instagram if you want to see more of him. Also, let me show you guys Keon, for those of you that don't know Keon. He's actually got 2 Instagrams. Keon in the Wild is his personal. But then he's got a trading one as well, which is, I think, Higher Spirit Trading, right? Yep. So here's Keon. Also, hey Mia, could you text Tom? Okay, so yeah, here's Keon's trading Instagram. And so we got him, we got Zach, we got me, and then we got Amala. Some of you guys know Amala. Oh wait. Oh, don't forget. Hold on. What is it? Yeah, Teresa's on too. Here's Mia, everybody.
Yeah.
Those of you that don't know Mia. Yeah, baby's on too. Why can't I remember his Instagram right now? There we go. Tino Yoga, that's what it is. I forget. So here's Amala. He's gonna be doing live streams. He went live yesterday. He's the one in Hawaii. His AI pictures are so majestic. His AI pictures are the reason that I did the AI pictures. So anyways, he looks way more majestic than I. So who else we got? We got us 4, and then we got of course, can't forget Alan. So this is the roster, guys, for the live streams and for people contributing to the group. Here's Alan. If you guys don't know Alan or Vincent, he's amazing. He's used to do tons of content editing. He's been trading for a while now, and he's in a funded account. So him and I started working, I don't know, we worked for 4 or 5 months together, and he's been consistently profitable now. So he's been trading now for, I think, a few years. So anyways, that's who we got right now. There are 1 or 2 people maybe that will be in addition to that. We just got to clarify and verify and wait for them. But yes, this is going to be huge for everything we're doing, because as you guys know, we're calling the Discord Atlantis. And those of you that also know about the fund, that's the name of the fund that will come to fruition. And so the reason that these are together is because I can't build 2 communities once, and I think it's just better that we all come together, and they're all related anyways. So when it comes to the community for the fund, yes, we're gonna kind of build that from here. So the intentions of this right now is just a trading, live stream, sharing trade, sharing consciousness, breath work. Amala is a yoga teacher instructor. I teach a bunch of different stuff, you know, and Keon also is very, very conscious and aware. So, and then we all do trading too. So this is going to be a place to talk about wealth, to talk about mindsets, to talk about trading. Yes. For me to give more support to those that are in mentorship, because I'm only one person, I can only show up so much. So this allows us to connect together. Also, trading, you know, we've talked about is such a individual journey. So this community is going to make it to where we're all coming together, and we can do this together and have the same vision. So when it comes to the team and stuff, just know as things improve, as you improve, and if you show up and if you're inspired to be a part of this, showing up is key. Right now we're good on people who can live stream and stuff. We don't need that. But if you feel like there's other ways that you can contribute, feel free, please reach out to me. As you become profitable, of course, same thing, reach out. You know, there's opportunity. So yes, mastermind vibes, exactly. That's how we get it all going. We cannot do anything awesome alone. I don't want to say that. We can do things really awesome alone, but to take things to the highest level, we won't be able to do it alone. That's just how it goes. I've tried to do everything alone, and it's so much better with teammates. Excuse me. Okay, let's see here. I'm gonna send an invite to the Discord, and what to expect. This is just in the Zoom chat in case any of you guys aren't already in it. So live streams are gonna be most days of the week, and I'm, you know, I did try to have a schedule. I had that posted. Gonna delete the schedule because we just can't really keep to a solid schedule. It's hard to do, to stay in flow and to add the most value. You know, like this live stream that I'm on now, I'm, you know, saying, all right, I'm gonna do it at every 10:30 Eastern every Wednesday. But sometimes you're in a part of the world, or you're just like, you're doing stuff where it's just, you can't flow, and it's not going to be valuable to you. It's not going to be valuable to me if I'm trying to force it. So it's going to be that way for everyone. I think what we'll do is we'll have specific days where each person will be live streaming, and around about specific times you can expect. So, you know, just pay attention to that. But also, once again, if you want to watch the trading, something that's kind of on and off, most consistent every day, Keon's got that. We got different stuff. We got this, and then we're gonna have Zach doing the daily gold analysis, and that will be consistent. So you're gonna have content each and every day. We're gonna keep it organized where you find live streams. That's where we'll be posting all the live streams, right? Updates, that's where we're posting updates. Should be good, should be pretty easy. Trading, crypto, consciousness. Okay, so anything that you yourself would like to share, please be active in sharing. If you're coming here from the Signal group, from the private coaching, that will still stay private. We're still going to share some things exclusive to that. The group coaching calls are not included in the Discord, so that's going to be exclusive to the Signal. But we're gonna, the community is going to be here, so being more active here is the best place. So okay, Mia, do you want to check that phone again? Make sure we got Uber Eats coming. Oh, you got it. It's here. Food's here. Okay, so I'm gonna just talk about something really quick, because I got to pack. I'm flying later today. I might go into the charts for a second, but I want to mostly just talk about how important it is to have an aim and a vision to what you're doing, to everything you're doing. Because when we just kind of like, when we're in a place of wandering, we're in a place of like, I'm going to go with the flow, you know, I'm going to just allow myself to be, which is really fun to do. If we don't have a vision behind, the best way to put this is, if we're not expanding, we're contracting. Okay. And so it is good to have new experiences and to enjoy life and everything, definitely. But if we're not expanding, we're contracting. How do we expand? we expand with new experiences for sure, traveling new places, seeing new people, experiencing new things, listening to new records, right? Whatever. These are all things that allow us to expand. Reading, teaching, grow. Now, some of the levels there are levels to expansion, in my opinion. And so experiencing something new, traveling to a new place, listening to a new song, these are great. But to me, these are lower levels of expansion, of experience. When you get into some of the higher levels, it's, creating new knowledge, teaching others. That's a great way to expand. And also, if you can teach people something, that shows that you're actually master at it. Because if you're not really sufficient in something, there's just no way you would be able to confidently teach it, right? And so this is a powerful way that we can expand. But to me, it's the more that we learn, the more expansion comes. And so there's a Yes Theory is a YouTube channel, and they have a brand called Seek Discomfort. And we've been watching some of their videos recently, which is pretty cool. Yes Theory, they do random traveling around the world. They go to some of the craziest places around the world, and they'll do some of the craziest things, and then they get it on film and they post it to YouTube. Really powerful, really cool show. But I like their brand, which is called Seek Discomfort, because it's the idea is going for the things that are harder. That's where we grow the most. And so if you think about things in your life, if you want to think about how you can grow the most and take your life to the next level, think of everything around you that you're doing, or maybe that you're not doing, and think of the things that you're afraid of the most. I guarantee you that's going to have the most growth, and that's going to give you the highest amount of expansion. So are you afraid of heights? Well, maybe going skydiving, right? Are you afraid of going deep into your childhood? Well, maybe hanging out with your parents is going to give the most growth, right? Are you afraid of connection or commitment? Well, maybe you need to have a relationship, right? Maybe. And once again, I'm just saying things in general, but if we're not expanding, we're contracting. So having purpose behind what you're doing. And if you don't know how could I grow? What should I be doing? Think of, once again, the things that you're afraid of, the things that make you uncomfortable, because those things, if you can start to get comfortable with being uncomfortable, the growth that you experience will be so much greater than the discomfort that you're experiencing while growing. So I think that's a good thought. Let me really quick just do a quick run through on prices on things, and then I'm going to call it. I know this is a short one today, but I'll be settled in our place in Nevada tonight and tomorrow. Oh, thanks, beautiful. Good tater tots. Oh, let me flip this record over, guys. I forgot you have to do that. All right. It's not the same without the music.
Your whole vibe this morning is giving fear and loathing, and it's just funny because you're heading to Vegas. And you just got this like.
Heck yeah. The vibes of fear and loathing. And we're heading to Vegas. We should, yeah. Let's do it. I take it as a compliment. Okay, let's look at just some simple things. I want to look at Bitcoin because I love it. And I was feeling really bullish last week, and although I still feel like we're going to see some upside, we have to realize that we still have more bearish price action. The upward movement in Bitcoin, we hit resistance right at the moving average, or right at the Bollinger Band on the daily chart. And so we're resisting at that level. That level is not like a major level or anything that I see super far in the past. Okay, actually I lied. My chart didn't load, so I don't have a line there. Usually I draw my lines pretty good. But we can actually see this level is a place where we saw support on the way up in 2020, right at 17.5. And I think my internet's just really slow, so it's not loading everything right now for me. That's okay. Yeah, so I know enough to know that that's a level. You can see we resisted it multiple times. So I'm not saying that we're bearish, although, you know, like I've said with crypto, just I expect Bitcoin could easily go down to 12 to 13,000. You guys know that I've been saying that for a while. So as soon as we bounce, whether we go there or not, you know, I don't know. We'll see. I'm really just kind of, I think that Bitcoin's going to go sideways for a while, maybe some downside before we have to head up. And when I say sideways, to me, this means a lot of probably maybe months of not watching crypto because it's going to be so boring. I think we're going to see stuff like this maybe for a while. I'm looking at a weekly chart now, so you can see for weeks in this area, we were between 10,000 and 9,000. And to me, it's just too boring to watch. It's just sideways, right? Best time to trade is going to be, you know, during those movements or before those movements happen. So sideways is, you know, I just don't get chopped up is what they say. I call it the chop because the price gets so choppy. And this is why I teach Forex when it comes to consistent income, because it's so hard to make money consistently in crypto, especially in those market situations. So yeah. So anyways, you can see I just skipped over to really quick to British pound, Japanese yen. Looks like a really good sell on the 4 hour. Let's see what the daily looks like. Daily seems to be hitting resistance as well. Not a trade I would want to enter right now based off the daily. Let's see what the weekly looks like. Okay, weeklies hit some resistance as well, but we also saw some support. I don't know. To me right now is a no trade zone on the higher time frames. Lower time frames, though, you can see we had an attempt at a breakout. And we were rejected, but we saw support here and we were rejected again. We actually made a lower high. So I count the candle bodies here. See, even though this technically hit the same resistance level, right? We can draw this line, can stretch it out. It hit the same line. But what I see also is that the bodies of these candles are lower than these bodies. So that tells me that it was a little weaker in the movement, right? So we hit resistance twice and you can see the wick didn't go as high. So little signs that's kind of a more bearish price action thing. Sorry, guys, I wasn't looking at. Oh, you can't see. What the heck? Sorry, guys. I wasn't even looking at the chat. How about now? Can you see the chart now?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Let me restate that. We hit resistance here. We hit resistance here. See how the wicks, even though we're touching the same level, the candle bodies, this one, is lower than this one. So because it's lower, that shows us that the movement, the momentum isn't as strong as it was before. So this is the 4 hour chart. It's not a telltale, doesn't say exactly what's going to happen, but because of that, I went to the daily, and on the daily, I saw resistance. Sorry, guys, that means I was talking about Bitcoin. You didn't see my chart either, but oh well, it is what it is. And we hit resistance. We can see also on the daily. But one thing with the daily is this upward candle here. It did overtake this downward movement and closed above the moving average. So I would say that this potentially could be a wick fill based off the daily. What I mean is that we could move up because we've come up. We're kind of going down to test the moving average, this area as support, which is also the high before the breakout. So let me go to the 4 hour and tell you what I mean. We have this downtrend here. Let me change the color of the line too. Got yellow. Okay. So you see yellow. The yellow line, I mean, kind of in a downtrend, right? So this means that we broke up above. It's not like a strong breakout, but right. It's very common that we test the high before a breakout. And so to me, and you can move this line a little bit if we want more precise for you guys. But to me, this is the high before the breakout. So it's very common always. I say this a lot. in any time frame that if we break out and we're coming down, it's very common to test the high before the breakout. So notice how we literally tested exactly the high before the breakout, right? Here's the high. Here's the breakout. We retested it. So it could be getting fuel to go a little higher. On this 4 hour, we got 30 minutes left. I like that support. And so honestly, after sitting with this for a little bit, weekly doesn't look as strong, but daily and 4 hour look pretty good. Like they might go up. And now, how though? Let me explain this a little more in depth, because on the daily here, this looks like we're hitting strong resistance. Okay. And like we hit resistance here, we went down, we hit it again, we went down. To me, it's the location and the overall price action. The fact that this one upward candle overtook this downward movement and closed above the moving average, it's really strong. Like it looks really good. So that right there tells us there's a lot of bullish price action. Now here's the attempt for us to move down again. And we did move down a little bit with one candle. But to me, I'm kind of seeing this current candle. We have 4.5 hours left. If it closes like this, I'm seeing this more of a doji, right? Or an inverted hammer at the bottom of a movement. So we went up, we went down, right? So I'm kind of looking at this as a potential, precursor to another upward movement. Looking at the monthly will tell me a little bit more. I got so many lines here. I'm gonna have to remove them. Looking at the monthly here, we see that we closed outside of the Bollinger Band, and then we had a monthly that just closed a week ago where we came down, we retested once again, high before the breakout, right? So here we were in this little bit of a downtrend. Here we broke out. Here's the high before the breakout. Here we retested it. So really common for us to move up from here. So in this case, I'd be looking at the lower time frames, and it looks so good that I would kind of wait to get confirmation on the 1 hour and the 4 hour. So I would be watching just to see for some more upward, pushes, right? Strong wicks, and maybe even closing above that low. Now I can't deny, of course, we did hit resistance. So the 4 hour looks more bearish, but the daily, not so much. Daily's on the fence for me, I should say. Yeah, I can't deny we are moving down, even though the highs are higher or the lows are higher. I mean, we kind of got this wedge forming. So what I would say is, to me, it looks more like upside. But the way I would play this is I'd have an alert. If you're watching British pound, Japanese yen, I'd have an alert above these wicks. If we break it, I'd have an alert down below on the daily, the strong bullish candle. So start looking for sells if we break below, wait for a retest. Start looking for buys if we break above. That's kind of how I would play that. So I'm going to do one more chart. Let's see if anyone wants to request one.
Come on.
Request. Otherwise, I'm just going to do the S&P 500 because it's the stock market, and I like people to have a good update. No requests? Okay.
After S&P, gold if you have time.
Gold. Okay. Let's start with gold. Okay, gold's daily looks more bullish than bearish. 4 hour. So we've come down. All right, why? Let me say why. We've come down, retested the moving average. We got a doji. We're already starting to move up. We also, it was a great area for us to retest. 4 hour. We're testing the moving average now. Could break above, but we'll see. But notice how we closed outside of the bands over here really easy on the top. We try to touch the bottom. No dice, can't make it. So weren't able to close outside of what I mean. And we're already starting to head up. So yeah, it doesn't mean that we're gonna go up, but it definitely looks much better than downside. 1 hour is already looking bullish. So what I'd be doing, honestly, just looking at these few charts, is looking for buys on gold. The monthly close is really strong to the upside, but know that we are at resistance on the monthly. So we could go down and get more rocket fuel before we go up, but everything looks pretty bullish. I will say, though, the daily looks more like it wants to go sideways for a little bit before we head up. But just note that where we hit that resistance, there is a resistance level. Yes, but we aren't hitting it in like nearly as strong. We aren't reacting as strong as we did before, I believe. So I think we're gonna go ahead and head up from here.
I actually, so yesterday I hit 831 pip on gold. Kind of just let it ride through the night. But I literally hit it because I was like re-going over stuff, and it was literally like perfect price action, and the wicks were showing it.
Heck yeah.
And then woke up this
got it a
morning, I saw
buy?
the same, yeah. So I hit a buy yesterday, put in my stop loss, take profit, literally executed it perfect. So woke up, it had like gone a little over, but then that's really right where these two big wicks are down here. That big engulfing, that's where my take profit was this morning.
Amazing.
But then if you go onto the 1 hour and like 15, I'm seeing it. Yeah, I think it's going to go sideways again. But literally there was like, Remy, there was like a perfect flag and then it like broke out. And it looks like it's trying to set up for the same thing.
I agree. I see that. Note though, on the 15-minute here, we just got 2 candles in a row that are showing signs of weakness. So to me, then I'm kind of interested to see the 5-minute. The 5-minute, it is testing the moving average. So to me, this looks like higher time frames, 4-hour daily. Yeah, I think it will eventually go up, but I think maybe it wants to come down a tiny bit before. I'm not saying 100% sure, but
no, that's what I'm looking at too. Because I I put a buy order in at 117.80 and like 25 cents because I think it's gonna.
that's dog's going crazy.
Yeah, there's people working on the house today, so it's like she's freaking out.
You said 1780.25 where you put a buy order?
Yes.
Nice.
All done. Yeah, 1780.
Okay, good. Yeah, it looks good. I think higher time frames look good. Gold week in general, we've got to catch up. So, yeah, I think it looks good. But we gonna see.
Cody, could you check silver if you got a chance?
Of course. Usually silver and gold dance together.
Yeah, I did a similar trade to Jacob earlier today as well, and also on silver, and they were just moving in tandem.
Heck yeah. Yeah, literally, the charts look the same, guys. Look at the hourly on silver here, hourly on gold. Basically the same chart. Same stuff. I think silver is a tiny bit more volatile. There's like less money in silver overall. But yeah, I would say same things that anticipate that potentially, all right, like look at the hourly. This is bullish, yes. But also, we just had 2 reversal candles in a row, right? After we'd gone up. So just note, those are definitely reversal candles. So that means we could go down a little bit before we see some more upside. But overall, it's a bullish chart. Like if it goes down for me, that's just like looking for a better place to buy, basically, for us. So right off the bat, same thing. I went down to the 15-minute chart and can't deny we got some trend bend going on, right? Just noticing how the candle's strong, and then weak. And we're testing right at that resistance level. So unless we kind of break up above strong, I wouldn't expect much. It's 9:30 Pacific right now, which means it's 12:30 Eastern. So a lot of the volume's probably gone. Like might get some more volume push later in the day. It's not always the case, but it's just, the New York market's open, right? And that's where most money's flowing through. So that's the best time to be on the charts. But I love that you guys caught that. Both of you caught same trade. I mean, different charts, obviously gold and silver, but good looks. We love that stuff. You guys should share those wins to the Signal group. I'd be stoked if you guys did that.
I'll try to post it, but I'm on a backup laptop because remember my other one took a crap. So literally, oh my goodness. Don't want to rant, but I was like getting into like my journaling and then I was like taking perfect screenshots and everything. And I literally fried my battery. So I like haven't taken it to Best Buy, but I'm hoping it's fine. But I'm like, I'm a little worried.
Yeah. When will you know?
Probably because I'm up in the mountains right now, so I'll probably find out like Friday or Saturday.
Word. Okay.
But I'm chilling right now. But
I feel like it'll be okay. I'm gonna visualize that at least that you're telling me. Oh yeah, dude, my dad is good. Yeah. Well, good stuff, guys. Good looks. I'm really stoked. I'm not pushing it hard. I pushed it really hard this last year, and overworked myself, and yeah, hit myself or got myself to exhaustion. But I'm feeling good now. I'm taking the flow, and that's kind of why I'm building the team up and doing things a lot with more people, so we can take these awesome teachings and community and everything to the highest level. So yeah, don't push too hard. But consistency and discipline does magic. It makes things happen. So showing up every day. That's why with people I tell trading like 10 hours a week. If you can put bare minimum 10 hours a week into something consistently, you will see success if you just don't give up, period. So anyway, okay. Well, we're here. I'm gonna go finish eating, packing, and then yeah, I'll see you guys soon. So all the love all the
peace
time.
out. Safe travels.
Later.
Later.
Take care.